Hello. Sorry we're late.
Hi, everyone.
It's all my fault. It isn't my fault. Not this time.
No, it's my fault.
Stuff happening. I don't even know. But, you know.
My hard drive on my computer is just about full. And I have a 2 terabyte external SSD hard drive. So I was moving stuff and I knew it was going to be close to coming on. And I messaged you ahead of time saying I'm going to probably be a couple minutes late. And I was, because I had to reboot after that. So,
yeah.
Oh my God, I'm sweating my ass off.
You put your hair up maybe? Or some of it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's horrible. It's uncomfortable, isn't it? I prefer to be hot than cold. I don't like being cold. That's for sure. Happy Independence Day, everybody. So I'm hoping you guys having a lovely day or had a lovely day, doing something that you want to do, something that makes you happy, makes you feel free. So did anybody go and see the film Sound of Freedom? Did anybody go and see it today or had the chance to see it? I'm so jealous. I would love to have seen it today, but obviously in England we can't get hold of it. So yeah, I just want to say hello to everybody. So Linda, glad you are here on YouTube. My Facebook is acting like a super tart today. Love and hugs. My electrical things have been a little bit strange today. I don't know if anybody else's has been. It's been a little bit strange. Hi Cynthia. Happy 4th of July to you. Happy Independence Day, my American friends and family of light. Says Linda. Cynthia, my Facebook got hacked this morning. Oh, it's happened to me and Greg on the same day. We both, no intentions there, but yeah, we've had that. So it feels horrible to have your Facebook hacked. I'm so sorry. Linda said, "Oh no, Cynthia, what a pain in the ass." Yeah, it really is. It really, really is. For real, yeah. A lot of that hacking going on. Yes, it's true. Yeah, I don't quite see what they get out of it. What do they get out of that exactly? I'm getting a message. This page isn't available. Pretty much everything I click on Facebook today. Something happened last week. I am not alone. Okay. So I wonder what's happening. Hello, sexy husband. I got my love goggles on, and you can't take them off.
They must be on, because if I wanted my hair short, I would have cut it a long time ago. I don't like it short. But
I feel the same about my short hair, but you keep saying, it looks lovely, Ali. It looks lovely.
I don't just, and it's not just me. Everybody says that to you. Everybody.
Well, that's how I feel, Cynthia. That's how I feel when I look at this man.
But she's not talking about that.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
No. Oh, thank you, Cynthia. No fault shit happens. Yeah. Hello, Joyce. Hello. It's hot and humid in Baltimore. If I said that right, Baltimore?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I gifted tickets. Oh, Karen, that's wonderful. With the Sound of Freedom, you can gift tickets to somebody else who can't afford to watch the film. And so if you can't afford to watch it, there are lots of gifted tickets that people are doing. it's taken over Indiana Jones out there in the cinema world, which I'm very happy about. So good. Yeah. Is it just the cinemas, or can you pay to have it at home, like on Sky or
Yeah,
whatever?
is it streaming anywhere? I'll bet you within 48 hours it'll be on BitChute or Rumble or something. Somebody's gonna post it
Yeah.
there, and I'm not encouraging anyone to do that, but it's just the way it is. Just
Yeah.
the way it is.
So how's your day been, darling? Hey, Shannon.
How was your day? Ladies first.
Well, I thought I was going to have a really nice lazy day. I haven't slept for 36 hours now, something like that. I just, yeah, something's going on. Can't sleep.
Wow.
And
36 hours.
yeah. And then my mum called and says, I need to get out of the house. Can I come round? And I was like, yeah, of course you can. I was thinking, I haven't sleep. But then I don't think I could have slept anyway. So it was like, you know, so mum came round and that was nice. And then Ria came round to do some cleaning and help me out a little bit. And mum went home. And then Ria said, by the way, we're going shopping. And I was like, I don't want to go shopping.
I don't wanna.
Don't make me go shopping. She said, I want to go to Poundland. I want to go to Poundland. And I said, oh, I don't want to go to Poundland. You know, because it's Margate. And it's like half an hour. She said, no, there's one in Canterbury. I went, oh, all right then. And then Megan messaged me to say, Mum, what are you doing at 20 to 7 tonight? So I was like, no, 7:40. What are you doing at 7:40 tonight? I went, I've just said yes to Ria. I'm trying to please Ria. And now I don't want to say no to Megan. How am I going to fit both in? But we managed just by 4 minutes late. but I did it. Pleased everybody today. So I'm pleased that I pleased everybody today. But it was busy.
That's hard to do because it seems like there's always one person that, you know, a little bit more difficult to please than others not because of necessarily the person, but because of the circumstances.
Yep. But yeah, so got to see Logan, pick Logan up from his work experience. He's teaching kids at the moment for his work experience. Football.
Okay.
So yeah, he's doing good. I think we got
Barbara says it's about 50 degrees in Wyoming. Oh my God, that's fall. Actually, it's winter for Florida.
How do you say Wyoming? How do you say that?
Wyoming.
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 Wyoming. Wyoming.
Okay.
Hi to Barbara and hi Lisa. Thank you for joining us. Allie, you look wonderful, she says.
Ali and Greg.
It's a long time without sleep. Hope you get some soon. Yeah. I had a dream last night. I don't remember the specifics, but I was coming back from the UK. And I was at an airport, but I was on standby on the flight. And I wasn't sure if I was going to be catching my flight back to here or not. And then the person at the desk for the airline I was on, whatever that might have been, gave me my ticket. So apparently I was going to make it back in time, but
Okay.
yep.
Well, it is on our mind, you know, that we still got to book the holiday, so it's on our mind.
Yeah. It'll happen in the very near future.
Yeah. Even if we book it further down the line, you know, so if we book it for, say, you know, 3 months or 6 months time, so that Greg's heart's healed properly, because it's quite soon since he had the quadruple heart bypass, and just want to be safe, don't we?
Yeah, for a flight that long, definitely. I'm also looking into possibly going to New York um, the first, well, the first 3-4 days of the month in September. So yeah, yeah. So I go up
That would
there,
be lovely.
see my little girl, and the guys that I play fantasy football with. So
That's good. That's
yeah,
good. Yeah, no, it'd be lovely. Um, yeah, where did we get up to? I gifted tickets. I've got that one. Oh yeah. So Cynthia said went to a cookout. Hope to see Sound of Freedom later this week. You guys are so lucky. I really want to see. I saw this very, very poignant one of the trailers, because I think there's about 4 trailers, isn't there? And one of the trailers was this guy who was part of the cartel, and he basically realized that the prostitute that he had just slept with was only 14 when he looked down at her toes and saw teddy bears or little cute cat stickers on her toes. And he just realized that the darkness in her eyes was down to him. And that's when he nearly wanted to blow his brains out or help.
wow.
And he decided to help. Oh my goodness. That, I looked at that and I thought, if that's the quality of this film, I mean, it makes me emotional now. Oh my goodness.
So I
Yeah.
would imagine probably 75% of the people that go to this are already awake, but there's going to be probably 20-25% of the people that go to this that haven't gone down the rabbit hole, that may not know what's going on as badly as what it's going on.
Yeah.
And that's what this is really all about. You and me, we can watch this. We already have that idea. We already have that knowledge about what's happening,
Yeah.
underground tunnels and all sorts of child trafficking, the elites, adrenochrome, right down the line. But I'm guessing about 20-25% of the people that see this are not awake, and that's going to help the awakening process.
And they don't
I'll,
want that to happen.
I'll bet you up to 5% of the people that watch that are pedophiles trying to figure out how the people are doing what they're doing so they can avoid being caught. I'll bet you there's at least 5% that will be pedophiles that watch it just to avoid getting caught.
Wow. Yeah, you're probably right. Never thought about that, but you're probably right.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. So Linda said, I've been online attempting to get tickets to the Sound of Freedom for tomorrow night. No seats available except for 10:30 p.m. My friends and I will probably do the late one. Good. That's good news. That means,
Sure.
So they want to. What do they want to do? It's so many million, don't they? Tickets for each of the children that have gone missing, or something. There's a target that they want to reach. Does anybody know what that target is?
I don't know. I hope they blow past it.
Me too.
Yep.
There are only 2 theatres in Calgary showing it. Okay. Well, I'm pleased they are showing it. We've done that one.
I gotta say how beautiful you are. You look so gorgeous tonight. This is my beautiful wife. Doesn't she look amazing?
Thank you, my darling.
You do.
You do.
For being awake for 36 hours, it's even more incredible.
Thank you, baby. Makeup's a wonderful thing. I said thank you first.
Wow.
Barbara Hathaway. Hello, Barbara. Is that a new name, Barbara Hathaway? Anybody who's new, please mention that you are new here, so that we can, recognise you as new. Hey, Lisa. How you doing? And Vera, finally cooling off. It was a bit overcast today here in UK. Anita, hello, Anita. So what did you get up to today, my love?
Well, I'll answer that in a second. Indiana Jones, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They're giving it 7 showtimes today, while The Sound of Freedom, they're only giving 4. And it's they're not allowing. What that tells me, it's almost half as many as Indiana Jones. They don't want The Sound of Freedom to have more ticket sales than Indiana Jones, so they limit the amount of showings. That's what it seems like. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's bullshit if that's true.
It is.
Well, here's one. Here's one that has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 showings. I guess it all depends on the theater. Let me see this theater here. AMC Sarasota 12. Indiana Jones has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sound of Freedom has 1, 2, 3, 4. That's even on that one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Huh.
I wonder when it's available for us in the UK, because we want to watch it. Yeah,
or
definitely.
if it will be. Yeah.
They're my main charity now. To me, that is the main one, the one that's the most important, rescuing children. If they can grow their capabilities, rescuing more, with more donations, then why not? So yeah, I give to those monthly now. Wants to do that, you can go to Operation Underground Railroad, OUR. So yeah, Tim Ballard, if you've ever seen him be interviewed, he talks from the heart, for sure. He's basically adopted, or he's got 9 children. And I don't think all of them are adopted. So I think some of them are his, but he's adopted some of the children. Yeah.
I was just looking into the cards. Will it eclipse 2 million viewers? The world.
Oh yeah. Yes, that's lovely. I like that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like that.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
Yeah. I feel it is. I feel, So do you think it's going to hit the 2 million? Because lots of people have said it's the 2 million they want. 2 million ticket sales.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're going to do it easy.
I think so too.
I think they'll double it.
I hope more than double, quadruple.
Yeah. So Tamara, we had to wait and finally got tickets for Friday, Fort Myers. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Linda. I don't look so hot on a Monday. Usually my busy day. So they see me teaching, and I'm usually a bit bedraggled. Hello, Brooke. I like that name, Brooke Fuzzard. Have we seen this name? Are you new? Oh, hi, new. Hi, new. So yeah, you're new, Brooke. Welcome. Welcome to the In5D family. Good to see you. Lovely.
Wow, they're already at. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm trying to take it off.
I believe they're already at 1.2 million.
Whoa.
That's unbelievable, because even a
Yes.
popular film, a really, really popular film, takes about 2 weeks to get 2 million viewers.
Does
to get
it?
that in
I don't know
day,
that.
Yeah, to get that in one day. Of course, they had pre-sales that went on with this too, right?
Mm.
Yeah. So yeah, hi Karen, thank you for joining us. Hey Zolt, how are you? Happy 4th to you as well, brother. You going out to watch the fireworks at all, or you'll probably hear them in the background in about, I don't know, an hour or so. People will be lighting them off here in.
Do you not want to go down there to the beach today? Because you could
No.
have done. We could. No?
No. I don't want to deal with the traffic.
I thought that.
Oh, that's why, man, this was like my favorite day when I was living on the beach out of all year long. My favorite day, July 4th. Because where I was living, I could see the fireworks on the main beach. And I was living on Crescent Beach, but there were fireworks going on all up and down the beach. And it was great because I got to watch all of that, hang out for as long as I want. And when I got tired, I just went home. I didn't have to fight traffic. It's the traffic.
Nice.
Oh God, the traffic would drive me effing nuts. And if I wanted a cocktail, I could when I was living on the beach. I rarely do, but on July 4th, I would have some cocktails. So, or mixed drinks. I know you consider cocktails fruity drinks with umbrellas in them.
Not anymore. Not anymore. I've been Americanized.
Okay.
I know now. Pants, underpants,
Pants
sneakers,
are pants.
not trainers.
I'm gonna have a cocktail with my pants on.
Cocktail with my pants off.
Okay. All right. I'm all in. Barbara says purple is a good color for you both.
Yeah. Thank you, Barbara.
Cynthia says there are only having 2 showings here and only at 2 theaters. Wow. Yeah, so they are limiting the amount of people who can actually see it. You can see the sorrow from all the horror in Tim Ballard's eyes. It makes me tear up watching.
Yes. Yeah. But he's got such a supportive wife. His wife said, "You've got to go to the Ukraine, love. You've got to go to the Ukraine." Knowing that, it was risking his life. But she was literally saying to her husband, "You're not going to live with yourself, and I can't live with it if you don't." To rescue those children, because you know what happens in war-torn countries. That's what they rely on. That's why Haiti happened. All them children from Haiti. Look at the Clintons, what they did. So.
Yeah. I think the Clintons are still, they have their connections there that have never been taken down, unfortunately. Brooke is saying weird reptilian sounds coming through your broadcast. So weird. All right, well, I don't know what to tell you.
It's not my fan, is it? Because my fan does do that.
Yeah, I'm going to mute my microphone in 3 seconds because I have a fan right in front of me and that thing. So 3, 2, 1.
So has it stopped, Brooke? Let us know. Can anyone else hear it? And I'll mute mine as well.
I'm back.
Shall I do the same?
Yeah, give it a shot.
It's fine.
I love you. We'll figure this out. Hi to Jane joining us on Facebook.
Hello, Jane.
Son of John, that's a new name too. Greetings to my neighbors on earth and the universal. Namaste. The divinity in me acknowledges and respects the loves the divinity in you. All right. Right on, John.
Thank you, John. Thank you. It's beautiful.
Linda says you've never looked bedraggled in class. I certainly have, though.
No.
Ellie always looks amazing.
No. Thank you.
Stay home.
No, stay home and take care.
Stay home and take care of the pets. Okay.
Probably pets. Yeah.
Hi, Tracy from Ohio.
Hi, Tracy. Don't forget those ready for global predictions in an hour or so. Yeah. An hour and 25 minutes, isn't it?
Yep. 10 o'clock. 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific, 3 a.m. UK. In the mid-high 90s.
I'm going to die after this.
Alabama. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I'm going to die after this. I'm just going to go on. Yeah. I am.
We're expecting a low of 80 tonight. 80 degrees is our low temperature. High of 92 tomorrow, low of 80. Our lows for the next week, 81, 81, 81, 81, 81, 81, 81, 80.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's going to be in the low 90s every day.
So lives in Crescent Highs and often work. I'll watch the fireworks. Did you do this one, James May?
No, I haven't. I think that's a new name. Hi, James. Thank you for joining us.
James, hi. Montgomery,
Sweet
Alabama.
Alabama. Lord, I'm coming home to you. Hi, Elizabeth.
Hello, Elizabeth. Good to see you. Sounds okay to me, I think. Hello, Rose. Just the regular fan noises. Yes.
So it's you.
Darn fan.
Yeah. I'm already hearing the fireworks going off in the neighborhood.
Are you? Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, it's starting to get a little dark. It's sad because, ever since like June 21st or so, the days have started getting shorter. We're losing 2 minutes a day, a minute in the morning and a minute at night. Loud and clear here. Yes, happy 4th to everyone. Hi, Sarah. Thank you for joining us. So Elizabeth said, I watched The Sound of Freedom today. I am grateful for our entire military. There's a lot going on behind the scenes, folks.
Yeah. So did they show the military helping Elizabeth in that movie? Did they show that?
Good question. Yeah. Finally under 100 degrees today. Wow.
Wow. It's got on my computer temperatures rising. So it's 54 and cloudy at the moment. So oh, so it's 90% behind the scenes. Okay. Good. Good, because I think there's two parts to the military. I do. I think Trump's in charge. I do. Do you think we should pull cards on that? I think that might be a good one to pull cards on. How much is Trump involved with the military?
Right now or later?
Well, whenever. Got so much crap everywhere. Here it is. My global predictions book. Look, the child in me today, the inner child in me today. Oi, oi, oi. I've got a problem. I do. I really have a problem. So, you know, I said about Hallie, and she went to school and her teacher said to the whole class, there is no such thing as fairies. And she looked at her and it's like, what? What do you mean there's no things as fairies? There is. You know, so she was very upset about it. Well, I'm going to make a little fairy garden with the kids. So I've got a little pot like this, just so that we can pick it up. And I've got some grass seed. So we're going to put some soil in there and some grass. Or I might do sand. I'm not sure. Don't know. And then I bought these. Look. I bought a little Zen gardening things. Little Zen things. And I got a little kind of magic mirror. And then I got a fairy door. And then I got a bridge there. And then I got a little fairies woodland there. And I got a little fence. And I got two little trees.
What was that before the trees?
A fence.
A fence. Yeah, it's hard to. You're blurry, so.
It's hard no! I can't see the things.
We see blurry things.
Oh. Yeah. So anyway, I've got little things, and I'm going to let them all so they can move these about, and they can do their own little kind of like things whenever they want to play with fairies. So I've got to buy some fairies now. Yeah.
So that I can't believe the teacher would say something like that. Of course, that's the same teacher that's probably saying there's more than two sexes.
Probably.
Right?
Although they're not. I haven't heard it much here in England, but you know, I'm sure it does go on.
Yeah.
Well, I played you one. I sent it over to you and played you it, where the children were coming at the teacher. That was a really good video clip, that one. Well, it's a sound, it's an audio, and the children were really questioning the teacher, saying, yeah, but what about this? What about that? What about this? And she was saying, you're being racist. He said, no, I'm not. I'm not being racist at all. I'm just saying that there are two sexes and this, and this. And, you know, and that's just how I feel about it. Yeah, but you're, you know, go to the headmistress and you're going to be, you know, you won't be welcome in this school. She's saying, you know, talking
for having
like
an opinion.
Yeah.
For having an opinion that was true 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Linda says, I saw a post that veteran military expert Derek Johnson is JFK Jr.'s son. I doubt it. I'm not feeling it. It's possible. I'm not feeling it, though.
I embarrassed Ria today, love. I did. I embarrassed Ria, my daughter.
Again?
So anyway, yeah, it happens often. So anyway, we turn up at Poundland finally, and we've got our trolleys, and we're ready. We're ready for shopping.
What
We're
is
ready.
Pound? Oh, it's like dollar store. Okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
So we're ready. The shop assistant came up and said, just to let you know that we're closing in 4 minutes. We're like, what? So we had to do the trolley dash round the store to get everything that we needed. We didn't
I could see you doing that.
I couldn't do much, but I did what I did, you know. Straight to the fairy bits, of course, and the stationery. That's me, 2 things. And then we got to the checkout, and there's this young lad on the checkout, and they didn't have any carry bags, so we had to buy these proper bags. So there was one of these like gay pride things on one of the bags, and Ria said, "Oh, that's a nice one." I went, "I'm not buying that." So she said, "What are you talking about?" So I said, I'm not into I don't want all that shoved in my face, all that pride stuff. No, I'm not." She said, "You sound really, really racist, mum," or something like that. And I said, because she was
Homophobic.
joking,
Right.
teasing me. And I said, listen, they've got a whole month, and our veterans only get 1 day, just 1 day. And of course, this guy behind the till looked a bit feminine. So I don't know. I said, "I know you're not allowed an opinion, but I'm right." So that's that. So she said, "I can't believe that what comes out of your mouth, Mum."
Is it possible that the younger generation are just one of 2 things? They're more open-minded, or they're easily brainwashed. It's one or the other.
No, Ria agrees with me. She just couldn't believe I said it out loud in the supermarket to other people. You know. Yeah.
What do you guys think? Go ahead.
No, it's okay. I was only little. You do.
Do you think? All right, we'll put it out there for the people watching. Even if you're on the recorded version, leave your comment below. Do you think that the younger generation are more easily brainwashed, or do you think that maybe they're waking up right now? What do you think?
I think all of what's being pushed to go really the other way. I mean, Ria said, you know, walking about in the streets of London, they're literally in gimp costumes, they're all leather with kind of, you know, all sorts of things, simulating sex on tops of buses and in streets and things like that. It's like, that's what I'm offended by. I'm like, straight people aren't going to do that. You're going to get arrested for indecent exposure. You're going to get arrested. So why is it okay for them then to do that? Have we got to have, again, one rule for them, one rule for us? So,
well, you know, here in the United States, there's been this. I saw this video. I forgot the guy's name. This Russian dude, and he was saying how long it will take to break down America. And part of the process is the dumbing down that we've seen in America throughout the decades. Now, if you listen to like an old video from the 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, their vocabulary was a lot more extensive than what it is right now. And when you look at right now, it's almost as if for the kids, the dumber you talk, the cooler you are. To be grammatically incorrect, apparently, is cool, which it never has been. You know, but And then, and it's not just the grammar, it's what's being said and portrayed throughout the music industry as well. That helps formulate the current psyche of the kids who are just emulating basically what their favorite musicians, so-called musicians, are putting out there.
Yeah.
It's the proverbial dumbing down, and the literal dumbing down of the United States, at least. And for you guys in the UK, I just feel horrible for you guys because you're losing your heritage.
Not in all places. The same thing for you guys. What you see on the news isn't all over, and we are fighting to keep it. We're not putting up with that in this part of our London, parts of the north is bad, but it's the same everywhere. There are places everywhere, in America where there's just tents and tents of homeless people. So it's like there's bad parts to every place. There's bad parts, but this is why we've got to have conversations like this. We just have to. By the way, Ria got her PayPal shut down today because they haven't really given her a reason. She doesn't know what to do about it, and they've held her £50 that was in there, and they said that it can be up to 120 weeks or something. No, yeah, 120. I can't remember, but
it's
about
2 years.
Months. 6 months. 6 months. They said.
Oh wait, weeks. All right. So I thought 120 days. You meant?
Yes, that's it. So yeah, so they can't do that. Hold that money for that long, can they?
No, you would think they'd have to give it a reason why as well.
Yeah. Brooke said, I used to be a teacher. I told them to talk to trees and fairies and animals. Good. I love that.
That's awesome, Brooke. Yeah.
I love that. Yeah.
You are right, Ellie. Don't get used to that. When we differ, I'm right. And so are you. That's the truth.
I actually don't have to be right. I'm okay.
Yeah, same here. I just like teasing you. So I was asking about the kids brainwashed. They're being programmed, indoctrinated, and brainwashed. Yes and no, a little of both. I would go with that so far because I'm seeing the kids. It's probably more brainwashed than not, but I'm seeing a contingency of them starting to wake up. Hi, Stephanie. Thank you for joining.
Stephanie?
Tamara. Tamara. One young client of mine did not know how to write out a check, and she used a pencil on top of it. Oh, my gosh.
Wow.
Well, I saw this guy interviewing people on the street. I don't know if you know, and I'm just going to ask you this question. How many states are there in the United States? Do you have any idea?
50, isn't it? 50?
Yeah, very good. So many people did not know. Americans did not know how many states there are. Even, all right, I'll ask you this question. What's the capital of the United States?
Washington.
Washington, D.C., yes. A lot of people didn't know that. And he's asking kids that are in their probably teens, late teens, early 20s. He held up a clock. Little hand was on the 2, big hand was on the 10. What time is it? Little hand on the 2, big hand on the 10. What time is that?
2:10.
No.
Little hand on the 2.
Big hand on the 10.
On the 10. Oh, that's 10:2. 10:2.
10 till 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
But a lot of people, they didn't know how to read a clock, an actual clock with hands. If you ask a kid I'll ask you, what's 9 times 8?
Oh, I've always been crap at that. I'm sorry. Now you're asking the wrong person maths questions. Yeah.
You don't know?
What is it?
72. 8 times 6.
48. I don't know.
Well, that's another. Well, I mean, there's a lot of kids.
Yeah.
That can't answer that either. But I mean, you knew more already, being from the UK, England, or London, England. Always, you knew more about the United States than these kids that were answering the questions.
Yeah.
And that just shows you how much worse it probably is here in the United States, of the dumbing down of America.
Yeah. Well, it's not just America. It's all over. I swear. Are you new here? Surprise General, or do you recognise that name, Greg? Indoctrinated and brainwashed the children.
No, that's a new one. Yeah.
Yeah. Welcome.
Welcome aboard.
Yeah, you see, Ria is up on the food and the poisoning within foods and things like that, and products. So I picked up Johnson's talcum powder, and I put that in my trolley. And she's outspoken about that, saying, that's proven. They've been done for being. Oh, I can't say it really, can I? Here, well, it's the truth. They've been done for carcinogenic stuff. So, so she'll be outspoken about that, but I'm not allowed to be outspoken about other stuff. She didn't tell me off. She was just surprised.
If you guys want to know the truth about this world, then I strongly advise everyone in the chat to research a man named Donald Marshall. And I have, and fascinating individual. Yeah. I'm not sure how much of what he says is true, but it seems like a lot of it is. And Elizabeth, thank you. This is a new shirt. It's the Quantum Fire. This is what it looks like.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah. So I don't have it up for sale yet on the website. I still have to take pictures of it and then create web pages for it, but it'll be up. It'll be up on In5D.net soon.
So is that brand new?
Yeah.
Is that what you've been doing today?
No, I've been working. Today I was working on videos, and that's why my hard drive is so full. Been working on videos to upload, shorts to TikTok and Facebook, and other videos to upload to YouTube and Instagram, and that list I've been working on of all these different things. That's keeping me really busy. So,
is it making your heart sing? Is it making you happy?
Well, I love doing what I do. I always have. Didn't matter whether it was before this list or after. I love doing what I do.
It was really lovely today having a chat with Ria. I said to Ria, I asked the question that you said, if there was no money, Ria, what would you be doing? And she said exactly what I'm doing, which is home educating her children and running a home education group.
I believe that.
Yeah.
She's a good kid. She really is. Yeah. If there's no such thing as money, you and I would be doing the same things as well.
I would. I'll never stop work, because we were talking about something in the future, and because you have to talk about the future, like it's going to happen. Like when the money comes and when this and when that, you know, you won't have to work, you said. And it'd be like, I'm always going to work, always.
Yeah.
I won't be able to not work. It's not in my system.
If there was a huge influx of money that came in somehow, some way, whatever it might be, where I would be set, I'd still have to work.
Me too.
What I would do is I'd probably pull all the ads off of In5D, except like an ad for you and you know, just other people that just let them advertise for free on there. You know, let them, you know, get their products and services out there to as many people as you can. Just help other people. You know, use the website in, you know, different ways like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just rolled the dice on the question about Trump and the military, and I got number 13, which is 4, which is stability, structure. So that to me is a yes. You know, keeping something stable. You know, when you're talking about Trump and what he's doing with the military, then yeah. So that's what I feel.
Yeah, the United States is a corporation. I got great marks in high school math. I feel I remember or know little of it now. Interesting. Yeah. Somebody, there was a post on Twitter, and it said, list something that you learned in school that you've never used your entire life. Can you
List something? A protractor.
A protractor?
That question again. You're saying that I was on a different page altogether trying to look for something for you. Name something that you used at school but you never used out of school.
No, something you learned in school.
Learned in
that you've
school.
never learned outside of school, that you never used.
Algebra.
Outside.
Algebra.
Specifically, what? What about it? All of it?
I don't use algebra. Yes. Something equals something times something equals something. Why would I want to know that?
Well, what my answer was it was a formula in business math. Y equals mx plus b. I'll never use that in my entire life, but I've kept that stupid formula in my head, and that's why I think we end up going to school. They fill us up with clutter, shit that we'll never need or use, instead of letting our minds expand on things that are important.
Yeah.
So I saw the value. There was a value in that question that was unspoken, and that's the unspoken truth.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Just filling our minds full of clutter.
It's true. Very, very true. I'm trying to find the link to the Sound of Freedom, operation, just in case anybody wanted to, you know, put a donation in or something. Do you mind if I do that?
Not at all. Oh my God. Elizabeth said they had to cut open a cat for anatomy and physiology. Oh,
oh no.
I remember dissecting frogs as a kid.
I never had to do any of that.
And that smell of formaldehyde. Ugh. I did like science, in generally speaking, but dissecting frogs and pigs and no, it's not cool.
No, I really don't know. Oh, I think I found it. Can I send it to you? Or I don't know how I can show you I've got the right link or not. You know me, I'm not very good at this sort of thing.
Can't you paste it in the chat?
Yeah, but what's wrong? I'm sending it to you on Facebook.
You can't paste it in the chat.
By the time I've done all that, you'd have found it. No, but what if it's wrong is what I mean. I don't want to put it in there if it's wrong.
Oh,
That's why I'd rather send it to you to make.
So I can get my channel
something scammed. See, that's me trying to get. Oh my God! See, I can't do it. That's me trying to help out here. And look at that big long message that you've got there.
Shit.
That is a copy of. Yeah, that's
It's
a
not
copy
even
and
coming
paste.
up.
So yeah, I can't. It's there. It's got.
Shit. Yeah, and nothing's coming up anyway. No, I'm gonna just delete
Operation
that.
Railroad. Yeah.
How do I delete that?
See, it's OURrescue.org, basically. Yeah, Tim Ballard. See, good job I didn't actually put that in the chat. Could you imagine?
Says your connection is not private. Wow. I can go back to safety, but I hate when they do that.
Why did they do that? All it was that link.
Oh, it's I got a 403 forbidden. I can't even see it on Google Chrome. Let me see.
Now that's weird, darling, because that is off their website. I wonder if they've blocked it.
It might be down.
Yeah. They don't want people to donate to there, do they? I just wonder if they fucked about with that link. No. Yeah, if anybody can hit the like button, please, and subscribe if you haven't already. That would be amazing. And share. That would be great. Let's, I'm just trying to find. Oh God, how can people cut open a cat? So that means you've got the cat had to give birth to kittens to then cut open somebody's pet. It's like a frog is very different to cutting open a cat, Elizabeth. But that must have traumatized you. It's like saying I'm going to cut open a cute puppy. It's like, no, you don't do that to kids at school, do you? That's terrible. Yeah.
Hi, Janet. Thank you for joining us.
Hey, Janet. Yeah. I can't believe you've caught up.
That's why they did pigs, because they said it was closest to human anatomy.
Yeah, but a cat isn't. I love cats, so that's upset me. They use cats.
Could you imagine? I mean, they give you a cat and it looks like your own cat.
Yeah.
I'd be like, no,
devastating. Devastating. To me, that's a pet. You know, you don't use that. Yeah, no.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Gladys. Are you new here, Gladys?
Looks like a new name.
Good to see you.
Joining us on Facebook. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I never wanted to do any of the dissecting things. It's never interested me. Did you have to do it then?
Yeah, just frogs. Still kind of gross.
Did you have to kill them first?
No, they were in formaldehyde. They were already dead.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, good for you,
Wow.
Tracy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
good
just
for
read
you.
that. They told me I had to dissect a frog or I wouldn't graduate. So I quit school and I went back and got my GED. I was not going to dissect a frog.
Good for
Because,
you. I'm really, really proud of you for doing that. You shouldn't have to. I'm sorry. That's not right.
and that's just goes to show you, you don't have to. There's certain things that they make you do that you really don't have to do.
No.
If you just get your GED. I think it would have been a lot easier for me if I had just dropped out of school at 14, 15 and got my GED. Because there was a lot of wasted years of just crap, learning crap.
Yeah. It's like, just this, it's like the rules and regulations when children are at school and they're saying, oh, we can't have time off during the school time because they'll fine you every day that you take your child out of school to go on holiday. They fine you. And there's something else, it's like they can't do this, you can't do that, you can't wear your hair like that, you can't have that on, you can't do this, you can't do that. And I'm like, it's like a Gestapo, isn't it? And then you've got, children that are homeschooled who don't have any of that restrictions. To me, it's a no-brainer. Do you know what I mean? It's like, we are trying to be happier at school. Most children say they hate school. Or are they happier being homeschooled? Olivia's doing amazing. But then so is Isla. Isla's doing amazing and she's at school. And there's about 8 months, maybe a little bit more difference in the ages. And but Hallie, she doesn't like school. When you get to secondary school, I don't know many children that do like it. It's kind of like a bullying mentality. You go to school and you've got to expect to be bullied, to be judged, to be worried about this. I mean, when I went to school, I was spat at. I was bullied relentlessly. I didn't want to go past walking in, so I used to go all the way around the back, all the countryside round to my home to get home. On a Sunday, I used to kind of think to myself, oh my God, I've got to go to school tomorrow. Oh, I feel sick. And there was one thing that my mum used to feed us. It was always pilchards on toast. On Sundays, we always had that.
It's always what?
Pilchards on toast. It's like this
What's
fish,
pilchards?
tomato, like sardines, something like that. And we always had that. And I always remember pilchards and sardines was linked with the dread of going to school the next day. But my mum was unaware that I was so unhappy at school. And a lot of the time, parents are unaware just how unhappy their children are going to school. So, yeah. Did you hate school? How did you feel?
I did, because there was a group of bullies when I was in grade school.
There we go.
Also, I had the same thing, of course, as you did.
Yeah.
And it probably helped me get to the point of where I am today, though, of standing up for those that are perhaps don't have the voice to speak for themselves, and to help the underdog.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely. Yep. Hey, Maureen.
Hi, Maureen.
Glad you caught us.
So, in Pink Floyd has that song where they say, we don't need no education. That's grammatically incorrect, though. It's a double negative. Take out the double negative, and it really means we need education. But, that's how dumbed down we have been for so long. How many people actually noticed that was a double negative back then,
Yeah.
and that they're actually, when they're singing along to that, they're actually saying, "We need education." That's what they're really saying. But it's people don't understand the double negative.
Yeah. Can I just do a shout out, please, to this this lovely lady, Chris. Chris Shook. This brave lady let me do a live reading for her. She was very,
Saturday.
very nervous, but she won the raffle. There was about 25 people who put their names down on the raffle, and I pulled it, and number one came out. She was the first person to say yes, and she won. So she did amazing.
She did. She was like a regular. She was a pro on there. Held up really well. Maureen says, "We strongly protect the underdog now." And you said that as I was typing. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, too right.
It's well, that's another thing. Like In5D's always been like basically the voice of the introvert. I've I've put articles out there where at the end of the article, I ask people, "Are you an introvert or an extrovert?" Typically, in society, 80% of the people, 75, 80% of the people are extroverts, and only 20, 25 are introverts. In this genre, it's the other way around. In spirituality, it's about 75, 80% introverted and 20, 25% extroverted. I had in one of my conferences, well, that's different, a little different. I'm not going to go there on this one. But yeah,
Okay.
the introvert versus the extrovert. Many of us are introverted, and so yeah, you want the voice of the introvert. You came to the right place.
Do you believe that it's because we don't have to push ourselves out there to say, "Hey, notice me! Hey, notice me! Hey, notice me!" Um, we don't have to do that. When you get to a certain kind of spiritual consciousness, you kind of get to that stage where it's like, if people want to listen to me, that's great, but I'm not going to go bulldozering my way in because I need your attention.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. So
I get
is
that.
it higher consciousness?
Double negatives drive me nuts. If someone says I didn't do nothing, I want to respond and say, What did you do?"
Yeah.
That's what that's what I didn't do. Nothing. You take out the negatives, so you did something, apparently.
A lot of I'm finding a lot on these channels, these farm channels. I watch the homesteaders, and they say things like, "I could have, could or would, or should could, or might would." They do two. They do the two words together, so they don't just do one. They do. I might could. Have you noticed that? You
I don't
noticed
watch.
that?
Yeah, I don't watch.
No, but it is Texas. So does anybody who know anybody from Texas, and that's one of their kind of like sayings that they do? I mean, Lester Morrow, I'm a survivor, animal sanctuary. He was a school teacher, and that's how he talks as well. I mean, he's no longer a school teacher, but yeah.
Here's a quadruple negative that I answered Linda to. I can't hardly say that I don't disagree with you.
Oh wow. Yeah. Oh, Cynthia, I watch Lester. I love him. I love him. I love all of them on that farm channel. All the Morrows. Plum Grove, they live in Texas, and there's this whole huge part of the land, and you've got Pawpaw, who is their dad, and he basically has given, well, let his family have different plots where they can have their animals, and Lester got he got so if you want to help your mind and help you to get over any mental illness or anything like that, I would definitely highly recommend I'm a Survivor Animal Sanctuary, because watching all the animals, he gives voices to these animals, personalities to these animals, and he got famous due to Hurricane Harvey. So all these children, basically all these people, they live on Morrow Hill, and they've got farm animals and things, and I just love watching it every day. It helps me when you've got all of this negative stuff, the global stuff. Sometimes you have to get your head out of it and definitely get back on to something earthly, and animals are definitely earthly for sure. So Barbara says, I can be extroverted if I need to be. Yeah, well, we are when we come on here. So yeah, Carl the ostrich, yeah, nearly kills Lester. Yeah. So Gregg is an INFP. INFP? Yeah. So I have not redone the personality test again. I must be thick though, because some of those questions on that test, I was like really struggling with, what do they mean by that? I didn't understand some of them. It was a struggle for me. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? You went and left me, darling.
Well, I figure you would understand. If you want me to tell you that I went to the bathroom and took a shit, I'll tell you that, but that's not where I went. That's not what I did.
You do the test
an awfully quick one.
Yeah, exactly. You do the test every year, don't you?
Every year. Matter of fact, I'm going to go live one day, and we're all going to do it together.
Oh.
Yep. You get a live test result for everyone.
You can explain some of the questions then.
I could, but really there's not much explanation. There's no right or wrong answer. I'll explain the logic on why I chose what I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some need lots of friends and people around them, unlike me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're happy on your own, aren't you, most of the time?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's an extrovert. Most extroverts, that like if they wanted to go to the beach, they wouldn't go to the beach by themselves. They have to have other people going with them because they don't want to look like, oh, I'm a lonely loser or something like that. But introverts are like, I don't give a flying fuck what people think or don't think. It doesn't matter to me. And most people wouldn't even think that anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, the introvert doesn't need that external echo chamber around them because they're going to go within for answers anyway. They don't need to ask everybody, oh, what do you think about this? And why is this happening to me? Well, I'll figure it out on my own. I'll get that answer. And that's the biggest difference of introverts and extroverts. Introverts go within for the answers. Extroverts look elsewhere.
True. Very true.
Mm-hmm. when we did this, the personality test, I've done it before online, and the majority of people, not surprisingly, that follow In5D are introverts, and it ends up being that. I would say when we do it online, the majority of people, probably at least 90 to 95% of the people that take it online with me are extroverts.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, introverts. Yeah.
See, I can't, like, when we come on here, we have to kind of be out there, but it isn't necessarily our true selves. If you meet us, we're still going to be exactly the same personalities. We're still going to greet people and want to know how people are, and want to get that person to open up to us and feel comfortable with us. It's friendly. But
This is different, though. I mean, it's just you, me, and a camera. It's not like there's a group of, there might be 50 people here, but it's not like there's 50 people sitting in chairs right in front of us watching us, even though they are. But we don't see them, and it's different. It's a lot calmer of a position to be in right now doing this. I remember when I first started going live, oh my God, the butterflies, it was so hard to do initially. And it does get easier, a lot easier. But it doesn't mean you still don't get a little nervous beforehand.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I mean, I love being around family and, and just easygoing people, When you've got to try and be something else, just to please them, I can't be bothered.
Yep.
Rather be on my own.
And Rob, you nailed it. He said, Jen and I have to go out. We make a point of it, make it a point. After it all, it reminds us of why we seldom go out. And what you're basically saying is you're an empath as well. And most introverts are empaths, and you pick up a lot on other people's energies. Like for example, if you were to go to a crowded bar, you're going to find me in one of the corners of the bar watching everybody. That's just the way I don't like being in huge crowds anymore. But as an empath, you're picking up all that energy. Even conferences, hosting conferences, as much as I enjoy doing that, after the conference is done, I need that time to myself just to recharge. So, yeah, I totally get that. It's a good point that you made, Rob. And a lot of us are, those empaths, and we're picking up on all those other people's energies.
But like you said, it's still important to make yourself go out, Rob, as well. So yeah.
Elizabeth says, I'm happy to find my tribe here with all of you lovely. Aw. Thank you for being part of our tribe, and for us being part of yours.
Yeah. See, Linda feels the same. I'm not so thick. Some of them are, yeah.
I've done it since I've been in college. I've never been anything other than an INFP.
I'm one thing different. I think when I did it was something, I was exactly the same as you.
Yeah.
Was I?
Yes, you were. The percentage of each one, the I, the N, the F, and the P were different, but overall we had the same letters.
So one pulsar. Are you new here? I'm skipping watching the fireworks this year because too many people. Yeah, I can understand that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you're an empath and you've got lots of different people's energies around, it can affect you. And the thing is, when you go into a busy bar, when there's a lot of drinkers, you're feeling the anxiety or the fights just about to break out sometimes. I used to feel it, and it's like, I just want to leave. I want to go. I don't want to be here. I used to feel like that, and I didn't understand why. You know, until kind of later on.
And when you got home after bartending, and it's just quiet, didn't that feel so good?
Yeah, essential. After readings, I need to be alone as well.
Decompress. Yeah. So it's 9:30 right now. Let's wrap it up here.
Yeah.
We'll be back in 30 minutes for our global predictions. So if you have any questions you'd like to ask us, see us in about 30 minutes back here on In5D and on our Facebook page, and ask us then. We'll try to do our best to see what the tarot cards have to say for you. So anything you want to finish up on, my love?
No. Just hope to see you there.
All right. Well, check out in5d.net for killer shirts similar to this. This one's not up there yet. New shirt coming out. It's called Quantum Fire. Stay tuned to in5d.net for this one if you'd like to get this one. It's going to be coming out here real soon. And we'll see you back here in about 30 minutes, my family. So you guys take care. And we're sending all of our love from our hearts to yours.
Yep.
Take care now.
See you then.
Bye.
Bye.